What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another lightsaber roulette video, and today we are taking a look at Count Dooku's Legacy Lightsaber from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Let's get to this. For those of you returning, thank you for joining me for another lightsaber roulette video. If this is your first time on the channel, we do a lot of talk about collecting, from everything from toys to figures to statues, and we do it all right? But me, I love Star Wars, and that's what I like to talk about the most, and that's what I'm doing right here. So if you like Star Wars as much as I do, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all the content. All right, so about a month ago, maybe less, I did an unboxing of the Hasbro Black Series Force FX Count Dooku lightsaber, and I thought it was pretty cool. The one thing that I don't like about the Force FX lightsabers is that the blade cannot be removed, and I don't display my lightsabers with the blades or the batteries installed on them. So, you know, it just wasn't my type of thing. I mentioned in the video that I was going to try to find a way to possibly get it removed. I think a couple of people in the chat mentioned to me where I could do that. But then I got wind from a friend at Disney that they were coming out with the Legacy version, which that means no blade installed. And I was like, cool, I can go that route. So I sold the other lightsaber and now I have this one. So that's what I did. So I'm happy to have this one in the house right now. Without further ado, let's get this thing unboxed and see what it looks like. All right, so pretty happy that I don't have to take and destroy a lightsaber like a Force FX, and somebody else can enjoy it. And I can just have this as I want it without the blade. Ooh, that looks cool. That looks pretty dope. All right, let me show you guys. I like it. There you go. You guys can check it out. Pretty cool. Like I said with the other video, if you guys didn't see my video earlier this week, I did one on the Ahsoka Tano lightsabers from the Clone Wars. Comes in a box just like this from the Legacy series line. This is can only be had at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I like the display boxes. I think they're really cool. This one has that Separatist logo on it, which is dope. You know, what's cool about these is that, you know, you can take and you can display it like this if you want to. You know, you don't have to have them up on a wall like I have it. You know, you can take and display them like this and just have them lined up. If that's what you want to do. It has a nice little, you know, display factor to it. So I think it's cool. All right, so let's see how this thing feels in my hand. Man, this is weighty and thick. It's got a chunk to it, man. All right, pretty cool, very elegant. I like all of the gloss on it. Let me get you guys up close and personal with it so you can see how this thing looks in all of the detail. All right, so there it is. You can see that it is kind of on the chunky side. It's definitely big. I used to have the Master Replicas version of this, and I remember it being, I think it's in proportion, but I just think overall it's bigger. It just feels bigger. It's got a lot of weight to it, which is cool. You can see where the emitter goes in, where the blade goes into the emitter, I mean. Like the grip on it and everything. The detail on that's really cool. Let me get you guys even closer with this. You can see it, and you just focus. Focus. There it is. All right, so you can see the detail on it. Really nice. I love the shine here. That is really good. I think they did a good job with that. So it's got this kind of chrome feel to it. Ignore the thumbprints. All of this is just thumbprints for me. Really digging the texture here on the grip. I mean, just look at that. It's very nicely done. Love the gold accents and everything. I wish this was the switch, but it's not. It's got the switch right here, right there. That's where your switch is. All right. Again, just like with Ahsoka's lightsaber, it doesn't make a sound if there's no blade in it, so you don't even get that kind of like twitching sound that you would get. And then there's the pommel area, which is really cool. I think that's where you put the batteries in. So I think very nice overall design, just, you know, very chunky and very weighty lightsabers. It's got a lot of weight to it. So I like that aspect of it anyway. I always like the lightsabers to have a little weight to it. Makes it feel more like quality. So overall, I like the design. All right, so let's see how the batteries go in this. Okay, so it looks like a twist off back here. That's very similar to the Black Series version. And then it looks like it takes triple ace, Could be triple A's. I'll tell you right now for certain. Yeah, it takes AAA batteries. So it takes 3 AAA batteries. When you buy them at Disney, they give you batteries installed on them. I think it's because they want you to run around the park and play with them. So, there you go. Put that over here. All right, and then there's a slot here. You can see where there's a slot there, and that goes in this way. So it's gonna slide in like that. So you wanna make sure that you get that in right. Hopefully there's only one way to go that way. Kind of weird the way they designed that. So you wanna go in there like swimwear, and you spin. There it goes, all locked up. All right, so let's get a blade installed in this and we'll see how the light up features work. All right, we got a blade. So just like with all of the Legacy lightsabers, you have a emitter cap that you take out. And then this easily slides right in and it makes that noise when it gets put into place. So that's it, that's the installation. Let me kill the lights and let's see the light up features and the sound effects and see how that looks. It's got a nice hum to it. Sounds pretty good. Not unlike any of the other lightsabers that I've heard. So it's nothing special about that. I think Ahsoka's had a really nice, variation to the sound. This one doesn't really have that. So that's pretty cool. The light up feature doesn't have that, nice smooth action that the Palpatine has when it goes up, but it does have an upward action when it ignites and then somewhat of a down when it goes down. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. As far as sensitivity, non-existent. It's almost delayed. Yeah, not feeling that. It's like almost no sound at all. Look at this. Can't even hear anything. All right, see the strike motion? They get the strike down, so that's cool. But you don't really get much sound as far as the swinging effect goes, at least in the room. So that's kind of a downer, but let's take it outside and see, put it to the test, see if I put it through some swings, maybe it'll sound a little bit more. But right now, I'm pretty much doubt that. All right, let's see how this works. All right, so just like I thought, the sensitivity in the swing is not there at all. Just whipping around, it gets more of like a striking attack. Seems like the striking attack was what works the best. But it doesn't, like you saw there, even went half when I whipped it around too quickly. And I hit the tree. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you get a good sensitivity in the swing at all with these sabers. These are just really meant for looks and for the fun of having the light up, like say you go on cosplay or maybe like even Halloween. So yeah, that was the swing test. All right, so there you have it. The swing test, the sensitivity test is just like I've had with pretty much every single lightsaber that I get either from the parks or from Hasbro. There's pretty much no sound in the swing. I really think they need to get that down, especially with the price of these lightsabers. It would be nice if you could at least have the motion when you swing up and down or around like that, that you get that wong, 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 that kind of sound effect like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, it would be cool if they had that. They got the strike motion down, which I think is cool. I think the overall design of the hilt, I think, is fantastic. It is a little bit oversized compared to the one that I remember having from Master Replicas. You could probably get something that is more accurate to size, like I said in other videos, from like Saberforge or Corbanth or, you know, KR Sabers. One of those guys will probably have a more accurately sized lightsaber. But, you know, for $129, which is what this one cost in the park, you can't beat that. I mean, it's not, this is a very inexpensive way for you to have a lightsaber on display. And that's the way I'm going to display it, is just the hilt by itself. I don't need to have the hilt with the blade installed. So I like that a lot, that they're now having this. The switch location, in my opinion, I think is awkward. Would have been cool if this was the switch here in the back. You know, I think I remember this having the same issue with the Black Series version. It's a very weird flick that you have to go up in order to get the blade to ignite. So overall, I'm happy with it. It looks cool, you know, so that's the thing that I like. You know, the hilt looks really good, so that's what's important. For, you know, those of you guys that are into collecting lightsabers, or you're just getting started into collecting lightsabers, this is a good, inexpensive budget lightsaber that gives you all of the feels, all of the look of the movie. And if that's what you're looking for, this is a good way to get into that. And, you know, if you want to, you know, go into a higher end version, like I said, with Saberforge or Corbanth or something like that, you could be easily upwards of $500 or more trying to get something that looks like this and, you know, have ignition light up features like that and special effects. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy, and that's what matters. So as always, guys, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. What do you guys think about the new Count Dooku Legacy Lightsaber? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, may the Force be with you, and keep it marvelous. Wah, wah, wah. Make my own sound effects.